Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the MCN for Monday. Now with more visual impressions. Look. Waluigi. Ned Flanders. Waluigi. Ned Flanders. And this week it will be shaved off because it's doing my face in. I would say it's doing my head in, but it's not really on my head. It's on my face. As well as a fresh haircut, which I'm very much looking forward to. But in any case, right. We're going to get into the MCN for Monday. A few things over the weekend. Do bear in mind, I've been out for a good chunk of the weekend, so trying to, cover stuff has been a bit difficult, but we got there. I think there's 2 videos now associated with CyberWeekend, and as well, I've got one more to go out tomorrow, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Like, it can't be helped. I had things I had to do, yeah. Anyway, on the 15th of November, I want to say. No, it's a week. Actually, that's a week since it, a week and a bit, which is positive news. We like to see that, and of course, it gives some hope that by January 15th, that everybody's got 5 million or helped towards 5 million deaths within Necropolis. So fingers crossed. To this, I like the fact that people even saying like, I added X amount of deaths to the total today or whenever. It definitely gives me the inspiration to kind of go and do it to help out the community. You require my deaths. You need me. As much as I need you. And people like me who are going to give a lot of deaths. No, not like that. Got to do well. But yeah, that gives you an up-to-date information on that. Now, onto a potential Battlegrounds related bug. Let's have a look at this. So, maybe some players see this, maybe players do not. Charlie put on the community, on the forum, this, saying, seriously, Kabam, what do you call this? The fight time runs out at 118 seconds. How is he allowed to fight 13 more seconds beyond the time? Kabam, please check this account. So, I think it's just kind of like having a look at the runtime, and that is something that could be a bit bizarre. So you may be looking at this going like, what's going on here? Especially with like looking at the time frame. Okay, that's 2 minutes to do the fight. That's 131. So it's like he got an extra seconds, maybe not. Of course, certain circumstances happen, but you might be kind of looking at this going like, what is going on? Okay. So Kabam have answered against this, and with great intrigue, because I had intrigue about it, because I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, something suspicious? I'm sure a lot of people would go like, it's suspicious. There's a lot of chatter here in this particular thread about this. But Kabam have confirmed that the following. Confirmed with the game team that this is a display bug. The other fight did not have any additional time added. The additional time displayed has erroneous info from the loading screens looped into it, which is definitely odd. They are looking deeper into the system and other engineering things that go right over my head. So it gives you an idea that like it is so it's just a bug. It's a visual bug. So if you're looking at stuff, specifically and going like, oh well, Kabam. They stole from me. I should have maybe not won this, because obviously the player didn't, but obviously they were trying to point out that they had more time. So it's like, why is that a thing? Why is it a thing that they were allowed more time? So it's just a visual bug to give you an idea of the issue if you have indeed experienced it. And now let's have a bit of a mop-up session from the underground market, aka CyberWeekend deals, because I thought this is, a bit of an odd one. Of course, for a good chunk of it, as I said at the start of the video, I've been away, so I haven't had a good chance to dissect stuff. But I did take my notebook and I was making a ton of notes on it. And I think we've got, as I said, one last video to post tomorrow about, thought processes around the particular CyberWeekend deals. Mainly for Thronebreaker and Cavalier. Apologies for the delay, but as I said, I've been busy. So, feelings around it. So as I said in the video that I posted on Saturday when I got back, late Saturday night, probably went out early Sunday morning, my feeling towards it was like, I felt it was quite underwhelming. The deals I found quite poor in certain places, and more poor than they were good. There was some good stuff about it, but especially for a Paragon player, I personally felt like it wasn't great, and I felt that especially from the spending element that kind of overshadowed a lot of the stuff when it comes to the chase, the Valiant titleage, the Necropolis over doing CyberWeekend deals, the death milestone items that you could get, and saving for the Banquet Event. A lot of stuff was overshadowed, and I was kind of like, a little bit disappointed with the way it was kind of put out. There were some good things from it. That's something to mention. Also, make sure to claim your special in-store purchase, which was like a free 6-star, 5-star, whatever Baron Zemo. So if you like Baron Zemo, you can get it for free. Imagine that. Imagine if you spent a lot of money to get that particular champion and all of a sudden find out that on CyberWeekend you got it for free. That'd be very uncomfortable, wouldn't it? You kind of go, that's a bit of a waste of money that I wasted on that particular champion, if that was in case back then. Hopefully you picked it up for free in your haste to grab it. But yeah, like Baron Zemo, you do get for free. Of course, people use the era selector. You might be feel very disappointed. A lot of people said to me that they felt after that spending their units on some of the cash deals, they didn't feel like it changed anything about their roster. And that's some of the things with CyberWeekend it's all about. So I guess that's the thing Kabam are trying to say, go and do Necropolis, use your units there, don't use them on deals. Which I kind of think is weird, because it's always been a case for free to play. You could grab something that can elevate your roster. I think this will be felt next year, but not this year. So next year, Tier 4 Alpha will be in more greater abundance, because it will depreciate over the year. So therefore, you get better deals next year. So rather than us talking about free-to-play players picking up 1.5 Tier 4 Alpha, not for free, but kind of like non-spending means, next year it'll probably be a case you could rank up a 3-star, rank 3 a 7-star champion. But you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see with that one. So, lots of thought processes, lots of things, and let's just get into the nitty-gritty of this all. So yeah, look out for. Make sure you claim your bonuses. I don't know what I think this is. This is something here, like a bonus selector. Not quite sure what this was about. We're working to get more clear message out on this, but it was a selector that gives you rewards based on your progression level. So not quite sure what this was all about. Where it was. Oh, so after buying the Paragon deals, Thronebreaker stuff didn't show up. Is that intended? Thought they'd pop up based on July 4th. So yeah, maybe there's a broken selector of some description, or this was. I think actually no, this was like within one of the deals of like one of the cash deals potentially for that one. There was also some issues when it came to the online store. People were having issues of access. What the heck that was about when they logged in. Very, very bizarre. People's underground market was looking a little bit kind of like weird, sparse, and kind of unusual. And as Kabam Jack said, hey, summoners, sit tight. We have overwhelming Exola for a moment. We're aware of the issue and working remedy. So I don't know, like maybe Kabam made major bank and had a lot of people kind of like, you know, in and around, but also said summoners we are aware of the investigating issues with the summoners market, including the missing Baron Zemo. We're working to resolve this as soon as possible. Now I duped my Baron Zemo, which was nice. I mean, it's free 6-star. Like it is genuinely a free 6-star. And the thing is, I thought it was a catch. I honestly thought it was a catch. I didn't think like, no, you can't get it for free. You have to spend something. And I think he even said that in the video. So this is me surprised that Kabam gave out a free 6-star. You know, thanks to Kabam for that one. Thank you for doing it. You know, I'm not ungrateful, but I would say like it's there's obviously other stuff that we're a bit kind of like not sure about. Especially the fact that you could if you spent your money, you get the other half of the Tier 4 Alpha. So literally free-to-play players are kind of sitting there with their 1.5 Tier 4 Alpha as a Paragon player going, what the heck's going on? Can I not get another rank 3? And as well, I'd say, and as I said before, it feels like Kabam basically said, look, don't grab any of these deals unless you say new to Paragon, go and do Necropolis, which is a bit of a weird thing, but you know, I guess that's the kind of the change in the thought process around Kabam on the subject. So we have got to also finish off this little bit of CyberWeekend coverage on something that I wanted to have a, you know, as I said, it was weird for me to kind of go like, sometimes I'll get it right, sometimes I'll get it wrong when it comes to, you know, coverage of MCOC, but then it's weird when you kind of feel something and go, oh, do I feel out of place with this opinion or thought? And then it's like people were saying super underwhelming deals. Maybe it's just me, but the deals of Paragon, especially Valiant, are horrible. They still feel very focused on 6-stars and made my decision to not spend super easy. L event. Pray to God Banquet is huge step up from this. What do you guys think? And yeah, look, but the thing is, people will like it, and there's nothing against it. You can like it. You can like whatever stuff. Definitely an L. I was hoping for a champ selector so I could do Necro, but I guess Kabam has other ideas. Well, there you go. Another year, another disappointment. Kabam, you never disappoint when it comes to disappoint. Consistently inconsistent. Worst deals of the year. Worst. Quite underwhelming. Doesn't really entice me to push for Valiant. Interesting. I think, as I said, for me, it gives me the inspiration that I'd want to do Necropolis 100%. But again, you know. And Banquet Event. That's, if you didn't see yesterday's video, that was my thought process around it. I'm very much going to be Necropolis completion, zero amount with units left over, hoping I don't touch any of them. Then it's a case of we do Banquet Event and 100% Necropolis by end of January maybe. I don't know. I haven't got into it yet to see what the crack is. I also don't know the full ins and outs of the Banquet Event. We'll have to see. But yeah, like lots of different underwhelming deals. I see this as an absolute win. Okay. I don't see Valiant materials. Is it a mistake or something? I was expecting more from the Valiant store. I thought it was going to be a separate store, but instead it's just sandwiched. So to give you a perspective, Valiant players and Paragon players, you have just been Thronebreakered and Cavaliered, which basically is sandwiched together. And that is probably going to be what is the next step for this one. So again, we'll have to see. There doesn't seem to be anything that really steps ahead Valiant players. And that's, you know, weird when you put in a new titleage. And it's like, I guess it's the problem Kabam will have. And I've seen it, like matchmaking in Battlegrounds is not going to be fun. It is not going to be fun. Alliance Wars is not going to be fun anymore. I think I went up against a rank 3 6-star Killmonger today. I got the W. Hey, go me. No death against that. But that was a long fight. That was a very long fight. And that is going to be a very sour experience moving forward. Especially as people stretch away from, you know, Paragon players, like Valiant players. But Kabam didn't want it so much, but they're happy to kind of like matchmake in a certain way that it's going to be pain. So endure pain if you can. I hope your pain tolerance is good enough. But in any case, Kabam respond, and that's the main thing here. We see these conversations every sale. We always chat about setting your own expectations. If you approach these events with a very narrow image of what you want from them, yeah, you'd probably be disappointed. Try to remember that this is a game and it's meant to be fun. Open yourself to fun. We also have talked explicitly about how these deals shouldn't allow anyone to leapfrog their way into ridiculous advantage, although they gave spenders the opportunity to grab one side of the tier 4 alpha that you require, but then it's like, right, well, you can take the units that you've got from those deals and then buy from the cash this stuff. Free-to-play players were not. So yes and no. I know some people did challenge me on that particular point, but look at it this way. So free to play get 1.5. Spenders are able to get all of it if they so choose and spend in that particular way, which is something we've seen concern about here all the time, including posts about it this morning. Well, I just highlighted what we've seen issue. Maybe not everything in here hits you with serotonin boost, but I'm sure there's something there to be excited about and not. We'll have free Z-emotes. I mean, I said appreciate that, but as I said, like it's just a case. It's a problem. If you Kabam fell on their own sword with this one because they decided to put Necropolis, a new progression title, rank 3 7-stars in prevalence in the game. A lack of amount of no, we'll take that back. But those things I've just mentioned into the game, and when you put them into the game, you create problems. You create an opportunity for Kabam to make money, and that's business, that's life. It is what it is. But as well, you do allow people to stretch. Interesting here because I just read this. The only unique thing you need for 7-star rank 3 are Alpha 4s. You can get those 4 times tier 4 alphas if you buy all 5. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense there. 4 in-game and 1 web store. Oh, the web store. Yeah. So there was a one in the web. I missed the one in the web store. Jesus, man. Was there one in the web store? Was it there? I'm not going to click on anything just in case. But maybe it was. Is it here? Oh yeah, so you could get it there as well. Great. Fantastic. So there was more opportunity for spenders as well. So that's even worse. So you could buy the ones in game and you could buy the web store versions. So there was more opportunity, which you could buy one of. No, there's only one. So you could buy a little bit more than that. Not ridiculous, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt that it was yeah, just underwhelming. I think more so for free-to-play players that kind of approach this event. And I think a lot of people, you know, someone's saying here, 4th of July offers were broken and it was a really big difference. In any case, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just not really good. Yeah. July 4th was Leapfrog over free-to-play's head. Of course, we're going to expect a Wallabunga offers as a free-to-play player. I'm thinking you guys are keeping them more tame. I don't know, what's everyone's thought process on this? Put it in the comment section down below. It'd be interesting to read like where people are at with this. But that's been a video. I thank you very much for watching. Oh, we know we're going to do arena predictions and results. So your results are as follows. We have got ourselves the selector going for position 333, 20 mil. Right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good that we've kind of got that. It seemed very low, this particular arena, which is fine. It means that if people were shooting for champions, they more than likely got them. We have got ourselves a little 6 mil for the 5-star, so 1% to 5%. So that was a bit of a surprise to see that. But look, it's a low. Everything went low. So if that's indeed correct, then you know you picked up something there with the selector and selected a 5-star of your choice. Ghost Ride, however, 53 mil, position 88, position 211, 43.7 mil, probably leading to a 38 mil, maybe even 35 mil for a 6-star, and in a featured, pretty impressive and interesting. Obviously, people are more interested with Battlegrounds and other things as well, and of course, people will go for milestones. In any case, my predictions are Ghost Rider 6-star, round 2 this is, 38 mil, the 5-star, 25 mil in round 2, 6-star selector 18 mil, selector 5-star 6 mil again. So good luck in the grind for round 2, and thank you very much for watching the show today. And I'm not sure if I've got to catch up with stuff. I'm really behind, obviously. Not really had much time to prep for this week, so I need to do that because you know, busy week, busy finishing off week. And lots of stuff to cover on the channel. Check out some other content located on screen. Have your say in the comments about some of the stuff we discussed. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye for now.